Hey guys, welcome back to another raid video. We currently have a Fire Night tournament going on right now, so I've been testing out different builds to try to lower my time on some of these runs. So I'll go over, the team that I'm currently doing right now. I'll do a run on it. Then I'll show you some experiments that I've done on my own account. And then I'll talk about one hero that I want to use because I've heard he's really good to try to sub in here to lower my time. Okay, so right now we're using Rosin here currently. I was using Shield Guard and he was doing a fantastic job. I subbed Rosin in here and he basically was doing about the same amount of time as Shield Guard. The only difference is Rosin comparatively has not as good gear on. I can gear him a lot better, and my thought is if I gear him a lot better, I can get this run even faster. Instead of Shield Guard, I don't think I can get insanely better gear on him than he currently has. I think Rosin should do better overall if I get his gear better. So in here we have Apothecary to speed up my team. He's really fast. He's decently fast, I would say. Martyr, she is pretty fast for a typical Martyr, just because I use her on Clan Boss. Cold Heart, everyone knows Cold Heart. She hits pretty hard to decrease the turn meter. Rosin as well, he's defensive based, he can decrease the turn meter, and he can put up pretty good debuffs as well. And then we have Allura in here. With her, if you can get that shield down on the boss, she can basically make it where the boss doesn't get a turn. So the goal here really is on the first turn of the boss, we need to get that shield down and proc the turn meter decrease on Allura. If you don't do that, then the run's just a little bit slower, I think. So hopefully we can do that on this run. But overall, this team's working out pretty well. It's a 100% win rate. So really, I'm just trying to lower my time on these runs. I think I tested out, five different teams on this, and I can't break 3 minutes. I think on average I'm about 3.5 minutes for different comps, sometimes about 4 minutes if the run doesn't go accordingly to plan. But I think if I can sub in one hero in here, I think in replace of Rosin, once I get him leveled up, I think my time will be a lot better. So let's see if I can get this proc. So we got 2 procs there. Hopefully that is enough to make it where he doesn't get a turn. I don't know. Let's see if we get lucky. That was 1 proc. No. I don't think that's enough. We need Allura to get at least 2 procs, I think, out of these turns. Okay, so I think Cold Heart got a proc there. I think we should be good after that. So hopefully we can get some big hits in here and get around 3.5 minutes, I think. So I do have, let me think here. I do have Apothecary and Martyr are definitely way above 200 speed. Allura, I think, is just above 200 speed. I have no idea about Rosin and Cold Heart. My guess is they are not above 200 speed. Okay, so unless Cold Heart has another big hit, we're not going to get 3.5 minutes. Okay, there we go. So we got the big hit in there. And 3 minutes and 26 seconds. My best is 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So as you see here, Cold Heart does pretty good damage on the boss. And then Martyr is doing a pretty good job on the waves. Okay, so instead of Rosin, I previously was using Shield Guard. And I just recently put in Apothecary. Apothecary helped my time, I think, about a minute. Shield Guard here, you can see that's about a little over 3 minutes. Almost the same as about Rosin. He definitely has a lot better gear on than Rosin currently does. So I think overall Rosin could do a better job than Shield Guard. Unless Shield Guard gets just a lot of procs on the Relentless, I think Rosin overall can do better if he had better gear on. So I was trying to test Madame Serris because some people said that she does a fantastic job in this dungeon. And unfortunately, just the way I have her built for Arena, she does like 0 damage. My times just weren't really working out. I tried Madame Serris in here with Shield Guard, and it was about 4.5 minutes. So I do think Madame Saris could work out pretty well in here, but you have to build her differently than I have her. I have her really high accuracy, pretty decent speed, but no damage. She doesn't do any damage, and it just wasn't really enough for me. So I did try to sub out Shield Guard with another Cold Heart, and I got about 4 minutes. It was a little bit risky though, because I think one of my Cold Hearts was about to die, and it just wasn't working out with the Madame Saris. I think Madame Saris just for me wasn't built how I need her, and the Cold Hearts just couldn't do enough damage to make up that difference. And let's see. I think I did try a big DPSer, but the only big DPSer that I had was Magic Affinity. Is my Ignatius. He does an insane amount of damage, but unfortunately he just couldn't do it with Madame Saris. It was a little under 4 minutes, and he couldn't make up the difference as well. I think if I had Madame Saris built differently, these run times would be a lot different. I think because she would be able to contribute for some of that damage as well. One hero that I wanna level up and test out, because I heard he hits insane on the boss, is Stag Knight. So Stag Knight has some pretty good skills here. He does have this decreased speed, which will help me out with the boss. And if he hits really hard as well, I think he'll be a good sub, because right now Shield Guard and Rosin, they do a good job. But if I can sub Stag Knight in for one of them, or if I can try out subbing out Martyr, if he does enough damage, and I can sub Martyr out, because he does have this A2 that it's an AoE and it has insane debuffs on it as well. If I can get this skilled up and try to sub out Martyr for this guy, that would be another good test. I think that would probably be something I want to test out. I don't know who would work better, but just looking at Stag Knight, if he can hit really hard, if he can hit as hard as I've been told, I think he's gonna be pretty insane for my comp. So I told you guys I'd show you just a few stats here. So Apothecary, he's running 252, which actually is kind of slow for Apothecary. I need to get better gear for him. I think he needs to be over 300%. 300. He needs to be over 300 for Apothecary. Oh wow. Okay, so wow. Okay, this might make a big difference. That's why my clan boss team isn't doing as well, guys. I took a chest piece off. Oh my gosh. I thought my clan boss team wasn't doing as well as normal. That's why I took a chest off. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I did this video, because I probably never would have saw that. Oh my gosh. Guys, what am I doing? Okay, so Martyr 289, pretty high speed for a Martyr. And eventually, I'm gonna get enough speed sets, I think, in here to bump up her speed even more. That, or maybe get an Immortal in here to help out with my healing on Clan Boss. Now, Madame Saris, I do have good accuracy. She's gonna land that debuff every time. Good survivability, I think, but just no damage. She doesn't do any damage. And I just don't think it's going to work out for me for how I have her in this dungeon. I'll show you a few more here. Cold Hearts, trying to get the crit rate and crit damage up. I don't know. I have another Cold Heart. I don't know which one's better. The other one might be better. Let's see here. I told you I tried out Ignatius. Ignatius is just phenomenal for me. He hits like a truck. He just couldn't make up the difference for Madame Saris not doing any damage. And then Shield Guard. I'll show you Shield Guard, and I think that'll do it, unless you guys are curious about anyone else. So he has the crit rate up, the crit damage. I got too much crit rate, but I probably just couldn't get that crit rate low enough, but keep everything else intact how I want it. He does pretty well in this, and he has Relentless set on, so I love Shield Guard. He's fantastic. So anyways, let me know what you guys are using for Fire Knight. I didn't really know about Stag Knight. I was kind of behind and forgot about him in my box. So let me know who you guys are using and the times that you're running, because I would like to get my team even faster if I have those champions. If I have those champions, then I will think about leveling them up and using them. So anyways, hopefully that helps you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.